This is the monthly for Sagittarius. So, as I was shuffling, the cards kept trying to fall out my hands. And I just thought fumbling. The word fumbling came to mind. And then the cards confirmed what I was thinking. There could have been a connection with a soulmate. Somebody who you had a lot of feelings for. Who was your complementary opposite. I'm thinking that very specifically. That you fumbled or they fumbled. Or this situation never really got off the ground. You could have been talking to this person, or something petty happened in the beginning and caused separation because it caused confusion. There could have been after whatever happened, whatever cutoff happened, if somebody ghosted, something happened here that caused a rift between you and this person and caused you and them to stop communicating. And I just thought a snake might have got in one of your ears. There could have been a lot of gossip, a lot of people spying on this connection, having opinions and not having good intentions when it comes to your union, or there's something about this person or something about you was causing a lot of confusion, and it created a big rift. Like, I just thought a snowball effect, a situation where you couldn't really get clarity because you were not communicating and there was a lot of people in your ear, and it led ultimately to this situation ending. I see a lot of sadness in both of you, and I'm getting that some of you might have thought like the other person wasn't sad, but they were. But I just feel like all the outside noise, all the outside opinions, or all the assumptions between you guys because you weren't communicating is what created the stress and what ultimately led to an ending. The thing is, though, I feel like you knew in your heart of hearts, or both of you knew in your heart of hearts, that this situation was meant to be. This is the person you're supposed to be with in the long run. This was your soulmate. You guessed it correctly at the time. And the thing is, you're opposites. And you're still opposite, by the way. No matter how long it's been, because I don't feel like you're in contact with this person. I don't feel like you've seen them or you spoke to them in a long time. No matter how long it's been, they're still your opposite. They have not changed or morphed into somebody more similar to you. But they're your complementary opposite. And that works in your favor because it's complementary. But in the past, you could have been immature or something like that. Some kind of misunderstanding. And since you were opposite, you reacted differently. You were not seeing things clearly, and I feel like that confusion is what is being clarified now, because you're either going to run into this person suddenly somewhere, especially if you have friends in common or you still live in the same place, like the same city or something like that. But I feel like it's going to be all of a sudden. You're going to run into this person and you're going to have an interaction. You're going to have a conversation. And you're going to see that what you thought was lost is not. There's going to be an offer put on the table to start over. The number 2 could be very significant for you. Or that could just be confirmation that it's going to happen this month, because February is the second month of the year. I'm also getting this person could be a earth sign, or one of you is an earth sign or has earth in your chart, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, someone who is down to earth, realistic, someone who has something to offer you right now. Or this could just be symbolism of the offer that is coming through that is going to be tangible, especially if there was nothing happening in the 3D before and you guys have been trying to manifest. Something is going to be tangible now. Also, this is somebody who's very business oriented. They're about their work. They're about their money. They may show love in a tangible way, like spending one-on-one time together, gifts, hugs and kisses, or paying for a bill, providing. But I'm really just seeing that something you thought was gone, something you might have even healed from already, like you accepted that it was over, you accepted that that was not going to manifest, is going to become more stable again. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna get in communication with them now, but the relationship is gonna manifest. Like you're gonna get in a relationship around Aries season. And that's very specific, so it won't apply to everybody, but I'm getting there's a new beginning on the horizon with the person that is your soulmate. I'm thinking you need to remember that you are opposite from each other when you are communicating with this person. Don't assume you know how they feel or how they're going to respond. And I'm only making this clear to you because I really feel like you might have had a lot of miscommunication before or misunderstandings before. Be patient with this person and listen to what they're saying, because your form of communication may be different. Your way of thinking may be different. And if you have not spoken to them in a long time, this is going to be the moment where you realize, wow, this person was thinking in one direction and I was thinking in another. Another thing that I'm feeling is, if this was the type of person to play a lot of games before, the type of person to really keep trying to get control of the situation, or to manipulate, or just to make sure that they have the upper hand in a way that would not be to your advantage. If they are that type of or were that type of person, just know that the breakup that you went through really did affect this person to the core. And I'm not saying that they've changed completely and that they're this brand new person. But what I will say is, at least when it comes to you, they know that they can't really pull too much stunts, because you will leave them. Because you will decide to move on from the situation completely. If one thing I get that they learned is to not mess with you in that way, not play games with you in that way, because they will lose you again. And I do feel like the divine might have sent this person this lesson because they were used to playing with people too much. This could have been the type of person that always got their way. And even though they recognized you as the one, they recognize you as somebody who does stand out from the rest of the people, somebody who is genuine, somebody who is a soulmate. I feel like the realization might have came later on, like they didn't want to accept that you were their soulmate at first or something, because of their way of being, because of how much games they play. And the divine sent them a lesson through you. And that's very specific. I know everybody's not a player, but if this person used to be a player, just know that playing with you, in whatever way they played with you, losing you, really made this person change. It really made them see life from a different lens. Understand that when something is of value, you don't continue to play with it until you lose it. Now, they are going to be offering a stable offer of commitment. So start to think now if After everything you've been through, that is still something that you would want from this person. Thank you for watching Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.